Okay, hello, welcome back to the Football Rundown. Of course, we're back here today live with the FA Cup first round draw. I'm joined here by Adam.
Hello.
The draw's actually started. We went a little bit later than when the draw was actually meant to start because we've been here before and we end up waiting ages. We've actually got the first one. It's Western-super-Mare. They've been drawn at home with Aldershot Town. So this draw is actually going on right now.
I can't get BT Sport on my phone. It's not loading.
Salford City, the next teams have been drawn. Lincoln City. Right, okay, so we've avoided Salford.
There we go. That looks better. A little bit better.
Luton Town. Jack Welsh has just gone in there today officially.
God, how young
the new
is
manager. They've got Worthing or Forest Green Rovers. Of course, they both play later on today tonight.
That's live on TNT, which I can't get up right now. I'm trying to get it on my laptop, but don't want to click off anything. Not sure if there's any viewers yet.
We've got a few in. Gainsborough Trinity or Hartlepool United.
That's a replay tomorrow.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, all the replays are tomorrow night. I think there's 7 of them in total.
They've got Accrington Stanley. So we were talking about this before, weren't we? Stockport County.
Mm-hmm.
A ball
43.
Ball 43. There we go. With Colchester just been drawn with Milton Keynes, so MK Dons. So we're keeping an eye out for ball 43.
All League 2 action. We're also keeping an eye on Macclesfield and Buxton, which are local ones, in case we get them.
Yeah. Here we go. Tranmere Rovers versus Stockport County. There we go. That was a quick one. That was a quick one. We got Tranmere away. We haven't beat. We lost there actually last time we played.
The last time we won, we lost 4-0.
Yeah. Wigan have just been drawn at home with Hempstead Town.
Oh, what a draw for them!
I know. Well, just Tranmere. I mean, how are Tranmere started the season in League Two?
I'm gonna have to look. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the League Two still.
Okay. Newport County against Gillingham. Yeah, I mean, look, Tranmere, League Two side, I guess. Then, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Not the worst of draws.
No. To be fair, I'll take that. We'll take a large crowd.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like us to go far, at least third round again, like we did against Palace, of course. End up winning the cup as well in the end. Cheltenham Town just been drawn home with Bradford City, by the way.
Okay.
Barnsley, York City.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I mean, that'll be a good one.
County's draw come out really quick.
Yeah, it's usually like the latter end.
Yeah. So anyone who's tuning in late, we've got Tranmere Rovers away.
Okay, Tranmere.
Carlisle.
Who did? Sorry.
Reading have just been drawn against Carlisle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tranmere in 19th. They lost 2-0 against Barnet at the weekend.
Doesn't mean anything though when they're facing County, especially with
no, not in the FA Cup.
With the way that County's sort of second team is performing in cup competitions at the moment, not really seeming to be up for it. So Bromley against Bristol Rovers, I think it was. Peterborough have been drawn at home. And they've got Cardiff City. It's an all-league one case.
If they got Cambridge, that'd be mad.
Have you got the draw up yet or not?
No, I'm just going to go off what you say.
Okay, well, Oldham have been drawn at home. Northampton.
Not bad.
I mean, Tranmere's a bit of a disappointing one in a way. I mean, it should be a winnable game. Having said that, it's only League One and League Two teams that have come in, isn't it? So we can't really get a championship team till third round. And
I mean, at least not going to the end of the country, go playing someone like Worthing or something.
Yeah, I suppose the one thing we don't want is we don't want to have to face them. Like if it's Saturday 3 p.m, great. If it gets moved to the Friday night or something, not really ideal, is it? But this is going to be played the weekend, the 2nd, is it, in November?
Yeah, 2nd of November.
On that note, Tamworth have just been drawn with Leyton Orient. I think I saw that right.
Oh, we've always got good draws.
Stevenage been drawn at home. They've got Chesterfield.
Okay.
Chesterfield away for going to Stevenage.
Bit interesting.
Boreham Wood.
Who have they got?
They got number 17, which is Crawley Town. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Tranmere, like I said, we went last time we went there. It wasn't great, was it?
No, not at all.
No.
I mean, it's not bad by any means. I mean, it's not about it's not like on a Friday night or something. I remember a couple of years back, Fleetwood played all the way down in Kent at Ebbsfleet away, and that was at 2 p.m. on a Sunday. Like that's a horrible one to get. So at least it's nothing like that.
We played 2 p.m. on a Sunday, didn't we? When we played Crystal Palace, it wasn't 3 o'clock, was it?
Yeah, it was a Sunday. Yeah,
I swear it was put as a 2 p.m. By the way, Bolton have just been drawn against Huddersfield at home in the first round of the FA Cup. Of course, Bolton they were beaten quite badly, weren't they, by Burton at the weekend?
Yeah, 3-0. And Bolton are playing Huddersfield on Thursday, but they're playing away.
Is that in the league?
Yeah, in the league.
Yeah. It's not been the season that I think they would have wanted it to have turned out to be. So
no, definitely not.
Same for Blackpool. I suppose you could say same for Luton and changing the manager. Already it's not ideal, is it?
Oh yeah.
But they brought in Jack Wilshere. It'll be interesting to see what he does there because it's his first job in management, and they come to Edgy Park in 3 or 4 games time from now.
All right, what date is that?
8th of November, isn't it?
Okay.
Luton at home. Wickham have got a home tie there playing Plymouth Argyle. There's a few League One ties as well in this, in this FA Cup first round.
Yeah.
Halifax Town, of course, we played them on the final day in League Two. National League. Halifax against Exeter.
I mean, they'll be called off because their games always get called off.
67. Slough Town.
I remember they played Grimsby at like 2 p.m. on a Sunday once.
They've got either Altrincham or Harborough Town, is it?
Yeah, Harborough Town in was it last season they played Reading away in the FA Cup, I think.
Oh, I can't remember that.
It was either last season or the season before. But they got to like the second round and played Reading away. They did quite well.
Wealdstone have got Southend.
So all National League tie.
Is that where Wealdstone are?
Yeah, Wealdstone and still National League.
Rotherham United at home. They'll be facing 44. Swindon. League One against League Two.
Yeah.
Rotherham got a big win at the weekend, didn't they? Was it 2-1 or something like that?
I can't remember.
3 points for them. Grimsby Town, I think they've done fairly well so far this season.
Yeah, they have.
Especially in the Cups. They've got a home tie. They'll be playing Ebbsfleet United.
That's a long distance, that.
Yeah. Buxton. Here we go. Buxton got a home tie.
If they get Macclesfield, that's going to be amazing.
They're facing Chatham Town.
Chatham Town. That's 7th tier.
That's it. Chatham Town, yeah. That's a home tie for them, so.
Yeah.
Burton Albion beat Bolton at the weekend. They've got a home tie and they'll be taking on number 76. Banbury United or St Albans City.
So either 7th tier or 6th tier. Remember Burton lost their rivals Tamworth in the Cup last year? That was the round before Tamworth got Tottenham at home.
Fair enough. Woking or Brackley Town? We faced Brackley Town, didn't we, last season in the FA Cup? I think.
Oh God, that own goal by Connolly.
Yeah. Well, they've got Notts County at home.
Oh, that's good for them.
Woking or Brackley. Blackpool. Didn't they lose at the weekend? Blackpool. They've got a home tie. They've got a home tie. They're playing Scunthorpe United in the first round, obviously.
Sure, that's good. That'll be a good journey for Scunthorpe fans, then. Not a bad tie.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously they'll have the posts in the way, won't they, in that way end at Blackpool?
Yeah, but nothing like ours, our fucking gazebo now.
That was exaggerated. They definitely zoomed the camera right up to the pole to make it look worse than what it was.
Oh, definitely. But even looking at it in the ground, it's like something from B&Q.
Well, it was with the Blackpool fans in there with the orange.
True.
Wimbledon are playing Gateshead at home. We play Wimbledon in just over a month's time from now.
And if Newcastle play that same day, then Gateshead aren't going to bring any fans.
Fair point. Mansfield Town, no, started well there, I think. They're at home against Harrogate Town.
They lost to Harrogate in the Flip-Flop Cup, whatever it's called now.
What, the Virtue Trophy or whatever?
Yeah, the one where it has the under-21 teams.
Oh, Macclesfield have got a home tie as well, so that's Buxton and Macclesfield, both home ties. Macclesfield, Robbie Savage's Macclesfield. Sorry, he's not anymore, actually, he's at Forest Green. They're facing either AFC Totton or Truro City.
So they're playing either a 7th tier team or a newly promoted National League team.
We all wanted Macclesfield against Forest Green, didn't we?
Against Buxton.
What? No, we wanted Macclesfield against Robbie Savage.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so you can get things chucked at him or whatever. Not that I condone that. I'm just saying whatever the reaction will be.
I was thinking more local rivalry, to be honest.
Fleetwood Town will take on. Well, it's a home game for him.
Yeah.
Barnet.
So that's more League Two time.
All League Two, yeah.
Tie.
There we go. Number 37, Port Vale.
We play them soon.
They have got Malden and Tiptree.
That's the low.
That will be Port Vale's next game after facing County. I think that's right.
Malden and Tiptree are the lowest ranked team. They're in the 8th tier. They're a non-league club in Essex.
And the last one, Eastleigh versus, I wonder who it's going to be. Walsall.
Left. Oh, Walsall.
So,
that's not bad for Eastleigh then.
So there's been some okay ones there in that first round draw. Obviously,
there's not really any local rivalries.
No, not really. And obviously, County were kind of drawn out pretty quickly, which we didn't expect to happen.
Yeah.
I feel like, was it the League Cup one I think there was one where we were like literally the last team.
Oh, it was the one when we had Palace, wasn't it?
That was the one. Yeah. What was it? Second to last one.
It might have been the last one, to be fair, or it could have been the second to last one.
Possibly. Well, we've had the draw. We know we've got Tranmere. We know it'll be played that weekend on the 2nd of November. We got to the third round last season, put in a decent performance against Crystal Palace, a team about to win the FA Cup. So had we beaten Palace, we probably would have gone and won the FA Cup, wouldn't we?
In an alternate dimension, yeah.
Well, yeah, because we would have beat Palace. If we beat Palace, we would have gone and beat every other team, and then in the final, we would have beat City, and I don't know. Ethan Pye would have scored a winning header.
Right, imagine City versus County at Wembley in the final. Like Wembley and London would just be like completely took over.
What and League One County win the FA Cup? That would be like me on Football Manager.
That is literally a Football Manager kind of thing.
And that's not me sort of like reloading the game 15 times to get the result I want, which I know some people do that.
Shots fired somewhere.
To be fair, they're not there to defend themselves, are they, on that one?
But, okay, good.
Yeah. I think that, I mean, like I say, as long as we manage to get through this first round and we beat Tranmere and we see we get in the second round, and no one comes into the second round, do they? The Championship team are coming in the third round, so it's not like any new leagues come into it. So we should really be able to beat anyone really in the first round. Obviously, beating Tranmere, we should really be able to beat whoever we get put up with in the second round. And then, of course, it's about trying to hopefully get an away day, a good away day in the third round, but also one that we feel we can also get a result from.
Oh, definitely. Nigel's put out the cup games televised on Sky. No, I think they've been moved to TNT now.
Yeah, so I think last season, I think that ITV and BBC shared them.
Yeah.
I think this season, BBC and TNT are sharing them, which I think that used to happen a couple of years ago. So yeah, I think they'll be mixing them up a little bit, and we might see more games televised now that TNT can have some as well, and they can put them on like 15 different channels.
Oh yeah, like they do with European competitions.
Yeah, but I think that providing that County Tranmere game gets played on a Saturday at 3:00,
it won't be televised.
It's not terribly far away. Most people will be able to make the journey there. What was the away allocation last time?
We had that whole stand. That whole stand is over like 2,000.
Yeah, so I think there'll be as sort of FA Cup ticket prices as well. We should certainly be able to get
Should be cheap,
a lot of numbers there for it.
Oh, we will do.
I suppose the thing is, first round ties never really get too many people. I mean, I remember last season. I think they didn't even open the top of the Cheadle end.
No.
But they actually did. They opened it about half an hour into the game. They let people sit where they wanted, but typically they don't tend to sell the first few rounds.
Well, apart from when we played Bolton.
Yeah, but that's a different time. With where we are now, I don't think we'd put out those kind of numbers for Bolton.
We wouldn't take 5K still.
I don't know if that many people turn up at Etchley Park for a home game in the first round. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yes, that's why against Forest Green it was like 2,000 or something, and then against Brackley it was like 4,000.
Yeah, I think I went to both of those games.
Yeah, I didn't. I think I missed the Forest Green one. I can't remember what game I went to instead.
Went to another game instead of counting against Forest Green Rovers
because they didn't open. Because that I think that was when they well, like you said, they didn't even open all the Cheadle ends.
Yeah. Well, we've got the draw. Nigel in the chat saying Tranmere away will be interesting. Dennis and Jennings.
Jennings scored against us when in that 4-0 defeat.
He did, yeah. There's been a few times where we've had ex-players score against us, I think, in recent years.
I think
I've just said that and I can't think of one.
There might be some. I can't remember if one of the players at Barrow did, in that 2-2 draw on Boxing Day.
Whitfield.
Yeah, Whitfield.
That was it.
I can't remember if he did.
Did he also? I don't think he scored, but I think he played in the game for Burton in March. I think it might have been.
No, that was no, it wasn't Whitfield. It was what's his name? Stretton.
Yeah, no, I think he also played. I could be wrong because I think he was on loan at Burton from Barrow. Or I might have got that anyway.
That doesn't make sense. Going on loan from a League 2 team to a League 1 team.
Yeah, things like that do happen sometimes.
I remember it was Stretton, but I don't think it was Whitfield.
Stretton joined, didn't he? Was it like a few weeks before?
Yeah, he had his contract ended and he went to Burton.
He had his contract terminated on deadline day, I think, by County, and I think he joined. He joined Burton maybe like a month later. It must have been about 2 weeks before we faced them. It certainly wasn't the weekend that we faced them, I don't think.
No.
Obviously, he didn't go on to really do too much for Burton, and I think he's now. At Morecambe. Could be wrong.
All right.
But I think that's where he's playing at the moment. So yeah, are you happy with the game, the FA Cup tie against Tranmere?
Yeah, I'm content. Obviously, I always want to do a new ground, like even if it's a non-league team. I always want to do a new ground one, but I'll take Tranmere.
Do you know which one I wanted? Well, actually, I didn't want them in the first round because I wanted the easiest game possible in the first round. But I would have quite liked to have had Notts County, only because I didn't manage to get to
the game where we won the title.
Yeah, I didn't manage to get
to it. So because I had tickets to that game originally, but I got called off and I couldn't make it.
Yeah, so I would like to have done that game, and I can't remember what the reason was now, but for whatever reason, I wasn't able to do it, and that has been one on the list that I sort of think of.
I've been to Notts County before, and the best pie I've ever had at a football ground. I mean, they are nicknamed the Pies.
Apart from the ones at County before they changed them.
Yeah.
But County fan 69 has said, last time I was there, the pub got smashed up, LOL.
Is that in Tranmere?
I'm guessing so.
That pub in Rockferry on the way from.
He's not said he did it, so he's just saying it did get smashed up, not because.
Yeah, don't incriminate yourself, mate.
I'm trying. Well, I mean, he might tell us. He might tell us more about it, but yeah, he's not necessarily because he was there that it got smashed up. I think it's just he was there and it was smashed up. But yeah.
Years ago. Okay.
It was years ago. He's still not confirmed whether or not it was him who smashed it up. To be fair, I thought that's what he was going to clarify. I'm sure it wasn't him who smashed it up. We went in somewhere before that game. Obviously not the one he was at, but the one a couple of years ago where we took a little bit of a battering. Felt like the end of the world at the time.
Well, I remember I came on. Sorry, go on.
We were still in a really good position, weren't we? Let's have it right at the time.
Yeah, I mean, we still went on to win the league then, but that was bad at the time.
I think we'd had one or two. I think we'd had maybe 2 or 3 bad results, and I think there was a little bit of panic amongst some. I think I was probably one of them.
I've just remembered at the end of that game. It's actually in your vlog. The end of that game, I just like shout obscenities. I was that angry. But I'm not going to repeat what it is, but it's quite funny. It's in the vlog.
Can you remember the minute and second?
It was literally right as the game ended.
Fair enough. You remember these things more than I do. When I put them
I usually
together.
have a memory of a sieve as well.
Yeah, not when it comes to
random crap.
Swearing at football.
Oh, that's just me every weekend, to be fair.
Well, yeah. Well, and midweek potentially, if we get a midweek. So we've got Tranmere, second round. I wouldn't mind Notts County away, as long as we win, and then we get to the third round. And I mean, for me this season, I know a lot of people will say let's prioritise the league, but I think fourth round in the FA Cup would be really good because we do need to go further in the cups. A lot of money has been put in to the club, and we do need to be playing sort of as many games as possible, to be selling tickets. Even like I guess the money you get for going further in the competition, but also like game time for players as well. We are going to need that. So hopefully we can get to the fourth round. Hopefully we can have 1 or 2 good away days as well. Obviously this is one we've been to before. Hopefully something new comes up. Should we beat Tranmere, which hopefully we should do. I think we'll sign Louis Barry in January. Just a hunch. I heard 1 or 2 people talking about this.
Really?
Cheers for the contribution as well, by the way. So yeah, I've heard a few people speaking about this. When I say people, I don't mean like journalists. I mean just like fans.
Yeah.
Saying that I think we'll get Louis Barry in January, and I sort of looked at it and I thought that we're just going off peak here. We'll talk for another few minutes and then we'll wrap it up. But yeah, I've heard people talk about this, and it's like I sort of look at it and go, I know he's not had the best start to his time at Sheffield on loan. I think he's on loan, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on loan.
I mean, is there a world where in January Nathan Lowe goes back to Stoke because it's not worked out for him at County, and then Barry goes back to Sheffield to come back on loan to County for the third time?
I can imagine the Nathan Lowe one. I'm still not sure about the Louis Barry one, whether that bridge has been burnt or not. Hopefully one day we do see him back here permanently. But
I think
even still, that was something we'd have to completely change our play style.
For me, if we got Louis Barry back in on loan, it's all hypothetical. If we got him back in on loan to the end of the season in January, for me personally, I think we go up because he's the kind of player that when you are a goal up, he'll help you go and get a second and third to kill the game. And also he's just got that quality, and sort of everyone's aware of him, so he almost takes more plays out of the game because they're marking him up. I can't remember, it was one of his last games at County, and the opposition had about 2 or 3 players on him, just trying to keep him out of the game, but it opened up so much space down the other side. I think it was February. So for me, I think that obviously getting Barry, if the opportunity came up again, it'd be a no-brainer. The one question mark I would have is that County do have sort of ambitions to be a championship side in the next few years. He's not really hit the ground running in the championship at Hull or Sheffield.
No.
I get he's not really played, he's injured a lot at Hull, and to be fair, he's only had a few months playing for Sheffield, and they've had a bad start to the season as a team. So how much of it can you judge on him and his capabilities of playing in championship? But
we can all see how talented he is.
Yeah, the thing is that it would make me question a little bit if County were to go up. Would that necessarily be a player we'd actually want to have in the championship? We need players that can come in and, it'd be a lot of money if we were to try and buy him. I just think we're getting a little bit carried away with ourselves about Barry. I'd love him to come back on loan and just help us get over the line. What happens after that will depend on us financially, but also whether or not we feel he can actually play as well as he has done for us. Well, if we get to the championship. I'll go over some more of these comments as well. It's written in the stars for Louis to come back. That doesn't matter. He plays for Chelsea. Fair enough. And we will see. So it's just sort of an interesting talking point about Barry, and obviously, be exactly what I feel like we're missing at the moment in that sort of attacking line. We've not actually really had you on the channel actually for a few weeks, have we? Because I don't think go on. What you
Just because they're not finding the time to do the pre-match thoughts, or just like where it's just not been a good place to do it, or if it's been too noisy to many people about.
Well,
I'll make a comeback to it soon.
Obviously, like Reading, we didn't really meet pre-match, did we? And then Huddersfield, we arrived at the ground so late, and it was difficult to find the time to do it. And then obviously, I think was it Blackpool, same as Reading. So just very quickly, I want to get your thoughts on the last few weeks. County, obviously, unbeaten in the last 5 now. A big win, but not the most sort of thrilling win, I guess, against Blackpool. Mm-hmm. What has been your sort of take on the last couple of weeks?
I mean, anything's better than just we still can't kill games off, which is really concerning. Like, we go 1-0 up and we don't do anything about it. Obviously, apart from that game against Huddersfield, where we did go 2-0 up, but even still, we still conceded late on and had all our asses puckering. We were like, oh no, here we go again. It's going to be a repeat of Cardiff and Reading. Yeah, so we definitely do need to try kill games off.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, I actually think we played better with 10 men.
Yeah, we did, actually.
I've said it a few times now. It feels like when we're sort of playing with 10, we're forced to play a little bit more direct because we can't afford to be patient in possession and try and outnumber them with plays in that area of the pitch. We almost are just forced to go, right, we've got to sit back and we've got to play those really direct balls in behind and hope that works. But also, because we're down to 10 men, it means that teams are probably going at us a bit more, which is leaving those gaps at the back. So in some ways, we almost do play better with a man down because it does force us to be a little bit more direct. And I think sometimes County with 11 men can overplay it a little bit, can be over patient with possession at times, maybe don't play that final ball enough. And I think sometimes when you're down to 10 men, I think also as well, straight away the pressure goes because straight away you're suddenly like, well, actually the other team's expected to get back in the game because they're the ones with the advantage. So we seem to play better when we're not overplaying it and when maybe the pressure's not on us as much. I don't know if that's really necessarily a fair thing to say, but it's just what I'm feeling at the moment. Just before we go, the Viking needs a goal and then watch him develop. He's talking, of course, about Benno Anderson there, who...
Honestly, first time I saw it, I thought he meant Haaland just because everyone calls him the Viking. But I realised why would that be? He'd be talking about that here.
No, he's talking about a striker that's better than Erling Haaland. It's Benno Anderson. I thought...
he was black. He's about to talk about Olowu, is he?
Whoa. I didn't even mean to go hello woo woo, right?
Hello woo woo.
I thought that we don't know something there. Considering how much of the ball we had.
Yeah, I don't know who he's referencing there.
He's gonna have to come back in and let us know who he was referring to there because we don't want you getting in trouble. Exeter will be a tough game. Says County Fan 69. It should be a winnable game, given where they are in the table. If we're looking to try and I keep saying it. If we're looking to get into the top spots coming in the season, Blackpool. Okay.
Oh my God!
I know he's a true Viking. Blackpool, yeah. So I go back to that now, right? I thought Blackpool defended quite well, considering how much of the ball we had. That makes sense. I mean, obviously, I said that to you, didn't I? I thought that Blackpool, to be fair to them, they turned up. You said it. They defended deep. They didn't really push up too much, and we sort of said it when we played Cardiff, and obviously they were unbeaten at the time and everything, and we should have won that game 1-0. Really, we said we couldn't believe how we made Cardiff look really poor in that game.
That start.
Well, you could flip it on its head and say, Blackpool will probably look at that and go, as bad as they've been this season, they'll look at it and go, they made County look not as prolific in front of goal as maybe other teams had done against Blackpool so far this season. So, yeah, I thought it was the right approach. To be fair, if I was Blackpool and in the position they're in at the moment, I would look at it and go, yeah, County away, sit deep, playing a low block, try and restrict some of the chances, and see what happens. And we did still have some good, sort of half chances in the game, but we didn't put enough dangerous balls into the box. We didn't create enough dangerous chances to like in terms of clear cut chances. I still think we should have won the game by more than one goal.
Oh, definitely.
We didn't dominate the game quite as much as I would have liked us to have done, despite having a lot more on the ball. But yeah, fair play to Blackpool, and I think I'm sure they've got a decent squad, and I'm sure they're in a I'm sure they're a better team than what the league position currently shows. And I think that once they get a new manager in, I think they'll look a little bit more steady as well. So there will be competition for places in the top spots this season. Some teams that did well last season have had a really poor start to the season. I mean, I remember a couple of weeks ago, people were starting to question Cheltenham, like sort of saying let's go and get Richie Wellens from Leyton
Always
Orient.
happens.
Well, look how bad Leyton Orient seems to be in the league at the moment. I think it was around 16th going into the game at the weekend. So football changes very quickly, and I think Chalmers said it. I think like 2 or 3 games ago, counting only 1 win in the last few. Suddenly now they're unbeaten in the last 5, and it's they've had a couple of wins in that time. So football changes very quickly, and I think we've had a steady spell. I think since Cardiff we've had a steady spell, but I think we are looking to have that moment in the season where we go on a bit of a run. We thought we were going to get it against Blackpool, we didn't quite, and hopefully it does start against Exeter. But obviously we've got a nice cup game to look forward to in a couple of weeks as well now. Tranmere away, of course. Well, keep an eye out on some of the results as well in the first round, and hopefully we get a good second round tie as well. So
we'll see what upsets there are.
Yeah, we're all happy with that one then.
I'm content, yeah.
Yeah, all right, sound. And I'll see you on Saturday as well. So I want to say a big thanks to everyone who has tuned in live. Do get your thoughts in as well if you're watching afterwards. Cheers, Adam, for coming on.
Thanks for having me, mate.
It's all right, anytime. And we'll have the preview out on Thursday, I think, for the game in Exeter. And of course, the vlog as usual on Saturday. So keep your eyes out for that one across the week. So yeah, big thanks to everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers for now.